Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand and exciting coding video of the week. My name is Veda, and in this video, we will be making a brand new flying cat game on the Scratch platform. So while making this game, we're going to learn new coding concepts like game design. We're going to use variables, random numbers, conditionals, as well as loops. So let's go and have a look at the game. So this is the demo of the game. So when you click on the green flag, like you can see, you have coins that are coming towards the cat quick. So you have to catch them. And whenever you don't catch the coins, then your lives gets reduced by 1. And if the lives is 0, then it's a game over. So let's create our new Scratch platform. Let's make a new project. Give it a title. Like we saw, we had a backdrop of blue sky. So let's choose blue sky. And we had three sprites over here. Let's add the flying cat sprite first. Let's add the tree. And reduce the size of the tree. You can choose a size that you think fits the game. I'm going to keep it 55. We don't have a coin sprite, but we are all good designers, so we can make our own coin sprite. Let's change the color to say yellow. You can choose any color of your choice. I'm going to choose yellow for now. And I'm going to quickly make a circle. And inside this, let's draw another circle, a little smaller in size. And let's probably write S over here and change the color to any color that you like, probably, and bring it a little down. Now you can draw a small line as well so that it looks like a dollar sign. So the first thing that you want to do is give movement for your cat so that your cat has to move up and down when you click on the up arrow and the down arrow. So let's start with when green flag is clicked. Forever is the loop that we're going to use because this will be in repetition. And then say if. Go to sensing and you can pick up, keep pressed. Now let's change this to up arrow. So when you click on the up arrow, the Y axis of the cat changes. So let's take change Y. Let's quickly copy this to the cat sprite and delete it from here. We need this in the cat sprite. So let's say change Y by 10. Now you can duplicate the same code for the down arrow as well. And here we will say negative 10. So let's try this. There you go. So the cat is actually moving up and down. Next we have the tree. So the tree, let's fix it in this place first. When green flag is clicked, let's say go to. That is, you're fixing the position. The first thing is you want to move it in the x-axis. So we'll say forever. And change x by probably -4 would be good. Now, if it touches the edges, then it has to come back. So let's take if touching edge, then it has to come back. So we can duplicate this code, or we can set the position and then take go to. So let's try this. Yes, I think the tree is moving fine. So we need to give the same codes for the coin as well. So let's try that out. You can probably copy the same code. So we'll do Control C, paste over here, Control V. and only the positions are going to change. That is, X is going to be, like you see here, 240. And our Y is going to be 80. Change X by, you can have a bigger value over here, like -10. And then we can say, go to probably the same positions, that is 240 and 80. Now, if you see the game, then you'll see that the coin is coming from the same place, whereas it has to come from any random place in the y-axis. This is where we will be using the concept of random numbers. So let's pick random and put it in the place of y. So probably your first number can be -71. To right at the top, it will be 149. This will be your range, and this will make sure that the coin comes from different places from the screen. Now let's give the interaction as to what has to happen when the cat touches the coin. So we will take a conditional if. Let's take touching. Let's choose the flying cat. And right over here, we need to add the variables. So let's create our two variables. We need two variables over here. The first one is going to be score. The other one is going to be lives. So whenever we declare variables, the first thing we do is set the values of those variables. So lives, I'm going to give it as 3 for now. And score will always be 0 at the beginning of our game. So when your coin touches the cat sprite, then change score by 1. And also, your coin should move back. It should not proceed further and touch the edge, whereas it should look like it's disappeared and it's appearing again. For the same, we will duplicate this particular code and we will give it on top of the change score. Let's try this. Let me get one. Yeah, that works perfectly. Now let's code for the lives. So for the lives, so we all know that if it touches the edge, if the coin can manage and touch the edge, that means the cat has missed the coin, and that is why we're going to lose a life. So let's take if, again, touching. Let's take touching, edge. Then we change the lives, change lives by -1. So let's try this. I think this should work. Perfect. But over here, when you're reducing the lives, then when it reaches a 0, then your game should be over. So what we will do is we can take another when green flag is clicked and forever and code this way so that we can say if less than, let's take a less than operator, lives. So you have the lives less than 1. If it is less than 1, then you have to make another drop for so let's make the backdrop. And over here, you can add the text saying game over. Let's give the game over. And now let's change the backdrop to backdrop 2. And then in control, let's say stop all. So this will make sure that when your lives is 0, then the backdrop switches to the game over 1, and it will stop all. Now, the most important thing over here, whenever you're giving a condition for backdrop, always switch the backdrop back to backdrop 1, or else when I click on the green flag, it starts from the game over screen. So let's switch the backdrop back to blue sky. And there you go. I think your game is ready. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. So go ahead and try this game. You can also add a winning scenario wherein you can say if score is greater than 20 or 25, then you can